stable midfield presence as well. Again, Stamenic plays in the Championship. Max Crocombe also plays in that division as well, the goalkeeper. Again, the All Whites that create plenty of chances but just struggle to convert, especially when they have been without Chris Wood. Again, 36-year-old Costa Barbarouses, who's next in line with 10 goals from 47 caps after March's friendly. So again, certainly there needs Chris Wood firing this tournament, that's for sure. We are ready to get underway here in Los Angeles for Iran against New Zealand. And who will start the quicker in this contest? We are underway here, and it's New Zealand who get us underway. Again, Payne rolls it forwards. It is New Zealand building on the right side. Again, McCowett takes heavy touch, and Mohammadi clears towards the halfway line. Now New Zealand can get it in the centre. It was lifted forwards though from Iran, and now Iran work it to the right hand side. Is Rizan towards the back stick, and it's headed away out the box, and Payne. Again, Iran on the front foot on the left hand side with Moebi. Two players around him. Goes behind him to Mohammadi. That's worked inside, back into midfield to side Ezra Talai, and Ezra Talai now all the way back to his goalkeeper Birenvan. Birenvan now short to the feet of Kali Zadir. Kali Zadir forwards, it bounced off the chest of Boxall, and Iran on the attack here with Mohebi towards the box. Mohebi goes down edge of the area. The referee continues play. Iran have it in the attacking third. It's clipped to Rizayan. And Rizayan puts the cross in, diving header away though from Boxall. Iran on the front foot, and now New Zealand can try and come away with the ball here. They're moving it slowly now with Sarpreet Singh trying to approach halfway. Now it's back here in New Zealand back line with Tim Payne. Here's Finn Sermon, Joe Bell, defence midfield. Thought it was going to square it there to Stamenic. Instead it goes into the back line to Boxall. Now Stamenic on the ball. Finn Sermon. Sermon right footed. Payne, the ball just runs under his right foot. And there'll be a throw to Iran on their left hand side for Milad Mohammadi to take. Mohammadi assessing his options. Goes midfield, and Saman Golos controls. Now back to Ezra Talai. On the ball here is Birenvan. Now Alireza Birenvan squares it across his box to Ali Namati. And Birenvan in his light blue kit again just taps it to Namati. And Namati just by his side is Mohammadi. Mohammadi along towards the forward line, and it's flicked there from Mehdi Taremi towards the right hand side. Was there a foul there from Bell? There certainly was. Just clipping Arya Yousefi, and playing on that left hand side for Iran. Thought it may have been playing on the right, but looks like Yousefi is out on the left at the moment. 2.5 minutes gone here in LA, and it's a short free kick from Iran. And just a reminder, if you are watching the game as well as listening to us, and make sure you are watching it on your local broadcaster. So Iran now whack it from the back line, head away from Boxall. Now Iran in the attacking third here with Taremi. Works it to Yousefi. Yousefi trying to get the outside of Stamenic, but Stamenic gets it off him, then clears his lines. Now New Zealand can burst away forwards. It's Sarpreet Singh on the right wing. Singh's challenge there from Mohammadi, but it does roll out for New Zealand throw. In 3 minutes on the clock here in LA. Short throw for New Zealand. Here's Elijah Just. Now to Payne, midway in the Iran half. Now into midfield, where it's just laid off from Stamenic and then played into the fence from Bell. Now it's left actually for the goalkeeper, Crocombe. Against Stamenic, just tapped into the feet of Boxall. Box now looks for the switch, but hits the backside of Mehdi Taremi. And now Taremi latches onto it. Taremi bursting towards the box, made Taremi lose his balance though, and just can't get beyond Sermon. And a good challenge there for Iran. You can see the throw on the far side, but it was Yousefi who won the challenge against Payne. It will be a New Zealand throw. It's a chance there for Mehdi Taremi. Moment ago to burst forwards, but just got his feet all wrong in throw take for New Zealand, and really poor throw. So Iran have it in midfield with Ezra Talai. Now is Rizayan. Ramin Rizayan now Goes long from the back, but can't find a teammate. And New Zealand just beyond the halfway line here with Boxall. Play forwards now from Kakacha. Kakacha and just combined. That's a good standing challenge there from Namati. Now clipped from Resign towards the centre circle. And now Iran moving forwards really well. Great pass from midfield. Taremi almost set through. That's a great clearance in the end on the stretch from Boxall. And New Zealand with Kakacha. Kakacha's long attempted ball blocked from Maybe, but Kakacha gets it back the second attempt. Singh gives it away. Again, it's Resign who intercepts. Iran now by the centre circle with Yousefi. It's a pass into the back line. Here's Ezzatalai on the ball. Nemeti. Square to Ali Zadeh. Ali Zadeh wants it back, but just combining now with Saman Golos. Over 5 minutes gone here in LA. Goal has seen Iran and New Zealand. Now Resign goes over halfway. It's flicked there from Sharia. Now it's a lovely diagonal ball towards Yousefi. Yousefi, left side of the penalty area, cuts in. Yousefi's shot, but it's straight at the goalkeeper, Crocombe. Tried to beat him at his near post, got a decent amount of power on it. It was a brilliant switch of play from Iran from the halfway line with Saman Golos. Played it over the top of Tim Payne. And it was Ayu Yousefi, got into the box, but drilled the shot straight. And Max Crocombe in his pink kit. New Zealand just behind the centre circle here, with Singh in possession. And now Stamenic pokes it to McCowett. Count one halfway, now Bell in the centre circle. Then laid across halfway to his midfield partner, Stamenic. Now it's in central offensive, Boxall. Square for Sermon, around trying to push up. Bell pass it backwards from the centre circle. That's in the D with Crocombe. Crocombe drills it, right-footed. Searching for Chris Wood, trapped on his chest, bit of pocket space now for Wood. 30 yards and goal on the inside left. Wood spins. Plays it short to Singh. Singh now combines it Just, clipped in the box to Wood, and now chance for Just. Hits the roof and net. And New Zealand get their opening goal of the tournament. Excellent finish from Elijah Just into the roof and net. Combined with the talisman Chris Wood. Now usually it would be Chris Wood, of course, finishing off in those situations, but he gets an assist to his name instead. Set up for Elijah Just. Whacked it into the roof and net in the penalty area. And New Zealand draw first blood, which is long for Crocombe. Again, the Iran defence just backed off Wood. Found that space in the attacking third. Played it short to Just. Just combined with Singh in the D. Then Wood chest it down. Just then did the rest. And just finished it. Laces of the right boot into the roof and net. Excellent take there from Elijah Just. And it is a lift-off in this tournament for New Zealand. Maybe you could say Biren Van could have done a bit better. Maybe trying to get a hand to it, but take nothing away. It was a really good strike in the penalty area. And it's Iran 0, New Zealand 1. 8 minutes gone here in Los Angeles. So Ali Zadeh links up with his centre-back partner, Nemati. Now Nemati brings it out to the penalty area. And Nemati now rolls it to Mohammadi. And no one really make themselves available. Mohammadi, so goes back to Ali Zadeh. Nemati now picks out Resign. Resign links up with Sharia. Sharia passed it back into his own half. Bit of time on the ball for Ezzatalai. Flipped up for himself from Mohammadi, combines with Taremi. Now Mohammadi just guides it back left foot and halfway into the feet of Ali Zadeh. Now Iran just enjoying some possession after that very early setback from Elijah Just. New Zealand in front. And Iran still on the back line at the moment. Here's Ali Zadeh. Now Nemati, left-footed, roll to Mohammadi. Mohammadi yard or two in front of halfway. Hamley to Taremi now, again back with the left back. Iran just having possession of the back line, which won't mind New Zealand at all. Now it's a switch of play there from Khalizadeh, couldn't quite reach intended target in Ramin Rizayan. Just was making that forward run from right back, and the fullback failed to be found in the end. Now Liberata could catch his throw, controlled on the halfway line from Bell. Now Bell rolls it across the halfway line. Now here come New Zealand. McCowett just slows things down. And New Zealand just on the ball here with Payne. There's a cross going to come in. Cross comes in from the right from Payne. Cleared out the box from Namati. Headed down from Stamenic. McCowett can't quite control, bit too far behind him. Namati, again, that's a light clearance straight back into New Zealand midfield. Nakakacha. Gone halfway here with Boxall. Now Sermon. Payne being put under pressure. Good pressure there. It was from Yousefi. And New Zealand have to go back to their goalkeeper, Crocombe. 10.5 minutes gone in Los Angeles. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. That was a foul there from Sharir on Boxall. Boxall was just playing it through the Iran forward line. So it's a free kick for New Zealand, who lead by a goal to 0. To Elijah Justin. New Zealand will just take this free kick to their goalkeeper. It's just left from Michael Boxall. So Crocombe can go long. Just telling his teammates to push up a bit higher. Crocombe looking for Wood. So chested down for Wood towards left. Just can't quite pick out Wood. Instead defends Saman Golos. Oh, Golos' clearance hits his own man. And now Wood flicks it around his man's the box. Cleared only as far as Just. Just squared to Singh. Singh tidy feet. Still Singh goes to the shot, but drags it well wide in the end. In the penalty area. And lovely dancing feet from that Sabri Singh in the box, but Iran made a mess of the clearance. It was squared from Just to Singh. And Singh just kept it away from shoulder Khalizadeh. They just got the finish all wrong. Starpreet Singh. Short goal kick from Biran Van. Long from Namati, but stepping forward from the back is Boxall. New Zealand on the left hand side. It's Just to Singh. Singh outswing, balls the box, couldn't quite find the head of McCowett. New Zealand have it back in midfield now. Here is Stamenic. Stamenic just rolls it into the centre circle. Sermon, pass over halfway. Held up well from McCowett. Now New Zealand go further into the attacking third. Wood now squares it towards the right hand side. Payne, this cross deflects towards near post, headed away from Namati. Headed back down the box from Macau, but clearance now for Namati again, this time with his feet. With his left boot. Maybe a throw for New Zealand to again have Iran right on the back foot here. So throw to be taken on the left hand side for New Zealand. Michael Boxall will be the taker. The referee just thinks to halt for a second. Now Boxall can take the throw towards near post. Head away only as far as Stamenic, right side of the box, but he goes a low cross. And it's deflected behind off Aya Yousefi. A New Zealand corner kick. And New Zealand certainly in command of this one. Looking to double their advantage. 13.5 minutes gone here in Los Angeles in Group G. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. So corner to come in. Liberata could catch it. Catcher wants it back. Plays a short corner to Just. Now worked inside to Bell. Back out to Gakacha. Gakacha deflect across, looping into the box. Head away from Sharir now. It's fed into the feet of Wood, but cleared away in the nick of time. Now run head out of the box. So Namati headed back into the area. Again, Sharir heads away. Iran flick further on now. Iran could try and counter it. They're in the centre circle. Good hold up play. Now Iran on the right-hand side. There's a tackle there in the middle from Golos, who's running from midfield from Payne. Payne timed it brilliantly. And now New Zealand go long towards Makawet. Headed down from Namati. And then Khalizadeh gets onto it. Resign back to Khalizadeh. Long ball down the right, headed away for Kakacha. But Iran get it back on the halfway line, but heavy pass from Golos towards Sharir. That's a safe pass from Boxall. Back to Crocombe. Crocombe rolls it in defence midfield to Bell. Bell on the half turn, whipped it forwards, cleared away though from Mohammadi. And Iran win the flick on through Mahebi. Now Mahebi bursting down left. Mahebi cuts it back. Maybe a chance of Golos to get a shot off. Triangle for Golos. Plays it back now towards left hand side, and a tackle comes in from Stomenic, and it will be an Iran throw. And Iran were just trying to get the ball in. You know, it was Ramin Razayan, who was just temporarily out on the left hand side. It was a good tackle though from Marco Stomenic. So Aya Yousefi to put the long throw in for Iran. Quarter an hour gone here in Los Angeles. So long throw comes in. Iran flicked on, then headed away from Sermon. Still in the box. A header from Sharir, but well taken on the chest and smacked away from Boxall. And that clearance was a bit too heavy for Chris Wood. So being a Iran throw midway inside the half. Let's throw it back to Biran Van. And now Mohammadi midway inside his half. The fullback leads it for Eza Talai. There's Mohammadi again. Mohammadi. And short and square to Saman Golos. Place it back now to Namati. There's Golos on the ball again. Golos now. Square and halfway. Iran. Inside right. It's a long ball over the top towards Sharir. Was there a nudge on Sharir in the box? The referee waved it away. There was slight contact from Sermon, but not enough in the referee's eyes to give a penalty. Again, a long ball from Eza Talai, searching over top for Sharir. And that was a light nudge, nothing in that whatsoever. And the referee certainly got that correct. Not giving a penalty there. Seems to be the Iran striker's down. He's not best pleased, but for me there was nothing in that at all. New Zealand have been the better side so far, worthy leading. As Sean just a moment ago, the ball fell to Wood just behind the 6-yard box again. Makawet tried the acrobatics, didn't get it right, but it ended up falling to Chris Wood just behind the 6-yard box, but just taken off his toe end in the end. Chris Wood by the challenge from the striker, all people. Sharir doing his defensive duties really well. And Chris Wood's not just New Zealand's all-time top scorer, he's also a leading appearance maker as well. A true New Zealand legend, Chris Wood. So it seems like Sharir is fine now. Again, the nudge from Sermon absolutely wasn't enough for a penalty, that's for sure. So Sharir will be allowed back on the minute. We are underway again. 18 minutes on the clock in Group G in Los Angeles. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. Elijah Just with New Zealand's opening goal of this year's competition. And New Zealand just building slowly. Stomenic wants it in midfield. Instead it's passed into the feet of Boxall. Now Stomenic on the ball. Bell first time to Stomenic. And now Sermon, line breaking pass. Sabri Singh just beyond the D goes, the shot's been spilled, but then the goalkeeper gets onto it at the second attempt. Again, New Zealand playing through the thirds quickly. Played from defence into attacking midfield when Sermon found Singh. And now Razayan goes long down the right hand side, but Taremi just shrugged off the ball from Boxall, and then Crocombe whips it away left-footed towards Singh. And there's one from Namati. That's nodded from Bell. Flick on halfway from the goal scorer Just. Singh trying to stay on his feet. Then Singh looked like he kicked out there And around player looked to be the fullback. Rizayan was indeed. Rizayan takes the quick free kick to Kali Zadeh. Now here's Mohammadi. Short to Moebi. Now he's going to have to go backwards here. Yeah, around wide man to Kali Zadeh. So Kali Zadeh again. He's tapped it to Mohammadi. Iran. And passing at a very slow pace in the back line. And just a reminder, you are watching as well as listening to us. Make sure they are watching through your local broadcaster. 20 minutes gone in Los Angeles. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. Elijah Just with the 7th minute strike in the box for New Zealand. And Iran here, midfield with Godos. In the half line with Mohammadi. Now Nimati. And Godos just running around Nimati. Now Godos brings it over halfway. Godos now towards Sharir. Holds up the ball. Taremi dropping deep. Iran at 5 yards ahead of halfway. That's Taremi into Yousefi. Godos. Iran just getting their foot on the ball now. Now it's a ball down left hand side, cleared away by New Zealand. Singh with the inside his half. Now that's the minutes to Payne. Whip forward to McCowett. Stepping forwards though to poking away is Nimati. Now Iran just in front of the halfway line with Rizayan. And now Moebi has to go back into his own half. No player on to try and support him. Now Moebi creates space for himself in the centre circle. Guides it outside the right boot. Now Iran moving down left hand side. It's a late challenge there from Stamenic, but the referee waves play on. Now Iran coming towards the box, but it's a good challenge one there from Boxall. And now New Zealand can turn it over halfway to Chris Wood. Wood peels out to the left hand side. Wood 35 yards from goal. Wood turns. The big number 9 stirs the ball. Now brings McCowett into play. McCowett spreads the play to the right wing. Payne level with the penalty area. Taps it now to Singh, who's supporting him on that right hand side. Stamenic, McCowett. Stamenic now. New Zealand got good tempo about them. Bell 25 yards from goal. Dead at centre. Bell now just edge of the box. He's facing away from goal. Bell goes backwards. Now Boxall. Short. McCowett has a bit of room in the middle. McCowett though well challenged there. Now Iran can try and counter it. Come forwards with Moebi. Moebi burst over halfway. And now chance it made for Iran. Shot taken off the post. It was released from Taremi. So close there for Iran. Crocombe beats it all ends up. But Taremi's right-footed effort swept off the post. And if anyone's going to score for Iran, of course it's going to be Mehdi Taremi. He just couldn't quite find the bottom corner. Catch on the ball, left back for New Zealand. New Zealand just slowing it down here. And across the sermon from Boxall. That was a really good counter there from Iran. Taremi taking that shot off, but 23-24 yards from the target. Sarpreet Singh, New Zealand number 10. Smooth across to Stamenic. Now Stamenic on the ball again, linking up with Kakacha. New Zealand located in the centre circle. Boxall, Stamenic, and now Kakacha rolls it back in his own half for Stamenic. Stamenic, that's quite a heavy right-footed pass, but does reach Crocombe still pretty comfortably. It's Crocombe to Sermon. Bell makes himself available in defence midfield. Bell will just return it back to Sermon. Now Wood dropping deep. Again, first time pass back was to Bell. Here's Sermon. Getting time on the ball here for Boxall. No one around Boxall at all at the moment. 23.5 minutes played in Los Angeles. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. It's a light pass from Boxall to link up with Bell. Boxall again. Bell just moves in front of him, but Iran easily read that, so Boxall just goes for the simple pass back in the D for Crocombe. Boxall asking for it again. I think Crocombe will go long here. Does indeed, drills it right-footed towards Chris Wood, of course. Wood takes it on the chest. Lovely turn from Wood. Good snappy challenge there to win it back from Nimati. Now New Zealand have it again, edge of the box, just clips it in. Headed away, Wood controls with it back towards goal. Then cleared away in the end from Kali Zadeh. It will be New Zealand throw at 8 yards in the Iran half. Now, hydration break will commence. And New Zealand have the goal advantage, but Ramey's effort off the post, certainly a warning sign, that's for sure, for New Zealand. Again, the All Whites, that create plenty of chances, just struggle to convert. And the last tournament in 2010, again, they actually drew all their gains, New Zealand. Slovakia, Paraguay, most impressively Italy, which made them the sole unbeaten side of that tournament, actually. Oh, they'd love to get to the knockout stages this year. But Iran again starts trying to get a foothold in that midfield against Saman Godos. Certainly an important player in his technical ability, but many Taremi, that shot from the deep, curled off the post a moment ago. And so close, because Crocombe was certainly beaten all ends up. And Elijah Just, that man who has New Zealand front. He's actually of Chinese descent through his mother, Elijah Just. And although he's got small frame, again, he's actually quite comfortable with headers and smart attacker. He often used on the right wing, which he actually isn't playing this evening. Elijah Just, he's playing on the left-hand side. Again, can play as that attacking midfielder well, but he made his All Whites debut just at 19, and it's been so rewarding for him to move from being a fan to wearing the strip. Who had so much pride and scoring that goal for New Zealand. He had his parents in the stand when the side qualified for the tournament against New Caledonia March last year. It was so special for him. She is playing in the United Kingdom at the moment, and he signed for Motherwell last year, which is another important step in ensuring his form, that got in the selection here, the tournament, and certainly took the opportunity, superbly linking up with Chris Wood. So drinks break is now over. Yeah, Iran have slowly improved, and as they should really, with the distance that New Zealand have in the rankings, 65 places in between them. So hydration break now fully over, just over 27 minutes on the clock. Just a reminder, we are watching the game as well as listening. Make sure you are watching your local broadcaster. So we're about to reconvene it in Los Angeles, and it will be Tim Payne to take the throw. Wood couldn't quite control, poor touch, and Mahabdi clears for Iran. Heavy touch from New Zealand through Payne, and now Iran over halfway on the left-hand side with Meni Taremi. It's a heavy cross towards the back step. Heavy chased it down. Heavy, was he nudged in the box from the New Zealand goalkeeper? Followed it all the way, nothing given them. Now Crocombe attempts to clear. It's a tackle that comes in on Crocombe. He manages to clear it out. Crocombe caught off his line, but the shot from 25 yards off target. And some real worrying moments for Crocombe with Saman Godos, who went for the shot. Again, Crocombe, Heavy came in on his blind side, made the left-footed tackle, and Heavy was down in pain. The ball broke to Saman Godos. Crocombe was slightly off his line, but Godos couldn't adjust his body well enough to get the contact he wanted on the strike. Sliced it well wide. New Zealand relief, take the goal kick short. Now Boxall direct on left for Wood. Wood holds it off, now pokes it to Just. His pass inside, bounces off Godos. New Zealand throw, quickly taken with Just. Down left, now Singh gets his touch all wrong. Got stuck on his foot. And it's been given away from the Iran defence. Kakacha now links up with Singh. Kakacha left side of the box. Kakacha across the face of goal. The Iran shot stopper, Birenvan, gets down to it. And Kakacha drove that one low, left-footed. To be honest, looking at it, Birenvan did get down comfortably to it. It is Yousefi on the ball for Iran. Turns and plays it back to Eza Talai. So here's Mohebi. Iran now. Down the inside right with Golos. Out wide now to Razayan. Razayan clips it into the box. Heavy touch up, breaks here for Iran's number 14, Saman Golos, but couldn't keep the effort down. Iran really starting to grow into this. Mehebi just laid it off under real pressure. Michael Boxall's a half volley, but Saman Golos in the penalty area. Connected with the ball with his left boot. But just couldn't keep it down. It's a goal kick for Crocombe to take. Looking for Wood, headed away though. In the end from Alizadeh. Iran over halfway. Hook forwards from Sharir. And now Taremi on the ball. That's the man they want on the ball, Taremi. Into the area, Taremi now. Taremi facing away from goal, his pass blocked in the end. Now Sarpreet Singh. Singh first time pass over halfway. Wood wants it into feet. He was in line with Singh as well, Wood, but Singh just played it forward straight away, thinking Wood was going to be on his bike making the run. Half hour gone here in Los Angeles. Iran 0, New Zealand 1. Elijah Just with the 7th minute finish. New Zealand's opener of the tournament. On the ball for Iran at the moment is Kalia Zadeh. Pressure here from Sarpreet Singh, but a composed pass from Eza Talai in the Iran midfield. Now Razayan looks to go down the inside right, cleared away from Boxall. Running onto it is Golos. Golos in line with the area. Golos now. With his right foot, just rolls it back. A few yards to Razayan. And now maybe a chance for Mehebi to take on a shot. 25 yards out. Instead goes to left back. Mohammadi. Out wide to Yousefi. And now Yousefi links up with Mehebi. Yousefi, 35 yards from goal. The wing a bit high up here. Iran on the ball at the moment in New Zealand's half. It's worked forwards on the right hand side to Razayan. Razayan cuts in, hits outside the right, now poked forward here, and it's a chance here for Iran. It's flicked in. Iran are level. It's the right back, Ramin Razayan, combined in the box with Sharir. And Ramin Razayan just ghosted in behind the left side of New Zealand's defence. And it's Iran's opener of the tournament. An unlikely suspect with Razayan, but Iran won't care one bit. They just wanted to get themselves level. It was a lovely ball from Razayan, actually, the outside of his right boot. Golos played it first time from the D. And then Sharir looked to go for a shot himself. It was a brilliant tackle from Sermon. Then latching onto loose ball, just shy of the 6-yard box was Ramin Razayan. And it was an excellent finish. The finish of a top forward, I must say. And it's one apiece in Los Angeles. And you have to say, it has been coming for Iran. They are the much higher ranked team after all. So Ramin Razayan just embraces with the Iran bench. It's a well and truly game on here. Iran 1, New Zealand 1. New Zealand get us back underway. It's Boxall to Sermon. First time pass to Singh, couldn't quite find McCowett on the stretch. So Iran have it here with Birenvan. Now it's long from Nimati down the left. Headed away there, New Zealand defence. That's hit from Golos, deflects off a New Zealand midfield and then pass out the fence and box onto the attacking third. New Zealand 30 yards and goal, wouldn't just link up. And now McCowett, New Zealand want their lead back. McCowett, it's an air shot from McCowett, but does fall to Bell. McCowett now quickly back on his feet. Holding up New Zealand, inside right. In the attacking third, it's Payne. And now Sarpreet Singh helps out on the right. Singh gets the cross towards Wood, good slide in. Clearance away from Namati out the box. Flicked in the air from Taremi. Iran in their half now to back to Payne. Looks to be a foul there on the New Zealand midfielder. Stamenic Again, Singh with that in-swing cross a moment ago. An excellent sliding clearance, actually was from Ali Zadir. It was vital because he had the big number 9 just lurking in behind of Kali Zadir. So the referee just has the ball under his left arm at the moment. And it was just a clash it in. Stamenic and Sharir going for the ball. It's a drop ball for New Zealand. And Payne gives it to Boxall. Sermon now to Boxall. Actually, New Zealand having the best of the attempts. 7 to Iran's 5 and one more on target. 3 to 2. The scoreline is what, of course, matters the most. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Iran 1, New Zealand 1. Just a reminder, if you are watching the game as well as listening, make sure you're watching it through your local broadcast. New Zealand on the ball on the halfway line with Stamenic. So roll it through the middle. It's well read there in the end from Ezra Talai. Now New Zealand get it back with just. It is Stamenic on the ball. And now Boxall drags it onto his right foot. Crocombe now strokes it to Sermon. It's a half turn from McCowett. Coming towards halfway, now into the Iran half. Just stops the ball. McCowett now, wide right to Singh. Singh about 8-9 yards in the Iran half now. New Zealand just beyond halfway with Payne. Half turn from McCowett. New Zealand motoring forwards well. It's Bell to Singh. Singh now level the penalty. Singh gets the cross in towards Wood. Cleared away though from Namati. Now held up here from Sharir. Sharir slips, but free kick's been given his favour. There was a ball there from Stamenic on Sharir. Iran took the free kick too quickly. So a retake for Iran, but it was actually a clear push on Sharir. And Stamenic had his arms around his waist for his troubles as well. So Iran short free kick to Mohammadi. Back now to Namati. Here's Kali Zadir. Zadir to Namati again. Iran's moving it slowly. Golos back to Namati. Now Milad Mohammadi. Just taps that a little bit too little on that pass, and now it's a clip forwards from New Zealand with Bell. Now Bell on the ball again. Bell into the feet of Sermon. Now Sermon squares it to Boxall. Boxall over halfway. Boxall then tackled on his blind side by Sharir, but then getting onto loose ball is just in his own half. And New Zealand square across the back with Sermon. Payne, Sermon again. Now is Just on the ball. New Zealand midway inside the half. And pass stroke back from Boxall to his goalkeeper. 37.5 minutes played it. In the second game in this group. And it is New Zealand just possession again. The opener of Group G was Belgium 1, Egypt 1. That's the same scoreline here in Los Angeles. In Iran and New Zealand, plenty of time to go though. Half turn from McCowett. Now Sarpreet Singh, right wing at the moment. Singh cuts in space, get the ball in towards back post, but Singh put way too much on that cross. Had Just and of course Chris Wood at the back post. That was a really poor delivery there from Sarpreet Singh. Expected better. Here's a Matty start off the goal kick. Bjorn Van certainly put his left back into trouble, but Mohammadi clears, sliced into the air. Iran flick forwards now. Golos. And there seemed to be a knock into the back of Ezra Talai. Ezra Talai climbed for the ball. It was just a collision with Marko Stamenic. Without a doubt, that was the right decision there to award a free kick. The goal from Iran was so good though. It was two pieces of brilliance with Rizaian with the outside of his right boot to pass it to Golos. Golos played it third time to Sharir. He tries to get a shot for himself, but Sermon with the tackle then. Again, just unopposed in the box. Rizaian has finished so coolly and calmly the outside of his right foot. Ridiculously impressive. Will fall back and on the global stage as well, and the real pressure to get around back in the game. An expectation then to win this one. And as it's lie, he's still down here for Iran, so yeah, some concern here for the Iran midfield, and open that as Sly be okay. Again, he did have a goal against Spain at 2018 tournament, and that had not been disallowed for offside. He would have become the scorer, one of the most important goals in Iranian football history. Just 22 years old, but the flag went up. It was not to be the only disappointment for a player once regarded as one of the brightest talents of his generation. Again, he did join Atletico Madrid at the age of 17, but they're reaching a pinnacle European football. And he's had a career which hasn't quite taken off the way people thought, but did captain his country for the first time in the friendly match against Tanzania October last year, so that was a real proud moment for him. And we are back underway. And here's the Rizayan looking towards the halfway line, too high though for Maybe. So the catcher's throw, bounce off of Wood. Again, slice forward from Saman Golos, and has to be a safe pull for Michael Boxall under pressure from Sharir. Sharir just had to head out for a throw on the bounce. So Iran will take the throw round about midway inside the New Zealand half. Throw now released. That's a poor attempted link-up play there to Rizayan. Golos completely breaks down. That's a throw for New Zealand to take. The catcher's throw. And Wood can't hold it up. Golos. First time ball over halfway. Sharir on that right hand side. Can't link up with Taremi. Catcher steps in there to square it. This defence midfield to Bell. Now back with Crocombe. Crocombe from the deep. Again, once more to Bell. Bell on the ball. And now Singh joins in. Sabri Singh knocks it short outside the right. Or to poor pass there towards Bell, but Bell just managed to get onto it with Boxall's pass, which put Bell in an awkward situation, being pressed from Yousefi. Now New Zealand in midfield. Great feet there from Macau to wrong foot Taremi. And now Just moves in a central position. Now he leaves it. And here come New Zealand cutting in from the left with Just. Looks to combine Macau, intercepted. And then it's the slice forwards from Sharir towards the right hand side. He felt he was fouled late. His pass just went straight out of touch for a New Zealand throw. Now New Zealand on the ball with Just. Just plays toward the attacking third. That's Kakacha. Pushed up high, flicked inside, and he was fouled late there. Was that Liberato Kakacha? That will be a free kick for New Zealand. Yeah, it was a really good play from the All Whites down the left. There's a late challenge from Stoja Khalizadeh. Went right through Liberato Kakacha. So free kick for New Zealand in the left-hand side, edge of the box. Just under a minute and a half of normal time remaining in this first half. In Los Angeles, one apiece between Iran and New Zealand. Can New Zealand get their advantage back before the half-time whistle goes? So free kick inside left, right on the edge of the box. Chris Wood might fancy going for goal here. And Wood, that's exactly what he does on target, but very easy there in the end for the Iran goalkeeper Biravan to gather. Now Biravan just wants his side to push up a bit more. Overarm throw from Biravan. Now New Zealand just going into a bit more defensive shape It is Golos in between the two centre-backs. Square here. It's the feet of Nemati. And Nemati long down the right-hand side. Sharir on the chase. Sharir controls, left-footed. Good hold-up play there from Sharir against Boxall. And now can Yusefi get a cross in? He goes to short pass on the edge of the box to Maybe goes back now, lifted as a slide towards the area, flicked on, but head out the box from Boxall. Now Iran, clear it back towards the penalty area. And New Zealand head away once more. Golos drills it low. And Iran are saying it should be a corner kick. But in the end, it didn't take a deflection. So we have 6 minutes of stoppage time added on in this first half in Los Angeles. Again, we have a leader going into the break. Crocombe goes long, head up into the air from Ezzetslai, now flicked from just to Wood. Wood squares it, across the attacking third. It's a chance here for a shot to be taken from McCowett. And in the end, it was a simple stop there for Biran Van. Again, Wood's pass opened the space up nicely for McCowett to step in, take the shot on, but straight at the goalkeeper. And Iran played it forwards towards the right. Looks like it's a deflection off just. It will be an Iran throw on the left. And the referee's doing the timer for the throw now. Rezain's throw, headed away from Boxall. Iran do keep it well through Golos. First time for Ezzetslai. Now nodded away there from Boxall. The Chester just volleys it. Heavy first touch from Chris Wood, so Iran back in possession. Ezzetslai now. It is Golos on the ball. And now Nemati. Goes square, across the defensive line to Rezain. Rezain now pings that daisy cutter pass there, looking for the run of Taremi. Too heavy though for Mehdi Taremi. Minute and a half of the 6 minutes of stoppage time in this first half gone. So Crocombe now. Imagine if we going long towards busty figure Chris Woods. Exactly what he does. It's a header one there for Ezzetslai. Now Rezain. He knocks out to the chest there. Omehebi, now Rezain on the bounce. The right back just has to clear it away in an awkward situation. Still bouncing and play. And Boxall wins the header above Sharir. And Boxall just seemed to collide into the back there of the Iran forward. The referee just came racing across. Did show a card though. Sharir takes a throw for Iran down the right hand side. It's a stretching clearance. Another round throw, this time much higher up. It was a box on the stretch who knocked it out of touch for an Iran throw. Say just about in the attacking third. So Iran will be going for this long throw. The left-hand side, right-hand side is flung in. It's flicked towards goal, but onto the roof and it was Sharir who won the contact. It was Aya Yusefi with the long throw. Sharir climbed above Michael Boxall, flicked towards the target, but onto the roof of Crocombe's net instead of the back of it. So just over midway into the 6 minutes of first half stoppage time here in LA. One apiece to Iran, New Zealand. Wood flicks on the goal kick. Head away from Kali Zadeh. Up to over halfway from Ezzetslai. Now Yusefi. Yusefi goes backwards in defence here. Kali Zadeh. Again, good pressure from Singh, but in the end, Biran Van gets his pass off. Now New Zealand win it back on the right hand side, midway in the run off for Singh. Singh goes down, no free kick given. And here come Iran on the right hand side, just slowing it down now. Taremi wants it, receives it 35 yards from goal. On the inside left, was he clipped there from just? He certainly was. Free kick for Iran with 2 minutes of first half stoppage time remaining. There was definitely a foul there on Mehdi Taremi. So free kick in decent position for Iran. And Taremi want good service from this one. Unless Rizayan, as he's going for it himself again. This one pushing 30 yards out. He's some hit to beat Krokenveer, that's for sure. I think he'll go for delivery here. Ramin Rizayan. Rizayan just whip it towards the back post, headed towards goal team. Iran have turned it around in first half stoppage time. The flag's up though. It was a header from Ali Nemati planted into the bottom corner. But the flag went up right away. And my words, Ali Nemati 2 or 3 yards off there. That is easy as decision as you can get for a linesman. Yeah, New Zealand held a good line with a nicely lofted free kick from Rizayan. A clear offside against the Iran centre-back. Kroken with the free kick. Let's flip back some Golos. Now, clear away from Rizayan. And as far as Bell, who's pushed high up. Bell's pass intercepted from Musefi. Pass it further back to Rizayan. Closed down from Just. Deflected off Just right foot. So Iran just taking their time with the throw. We only have 10 seconds of first half stoppage time left. So Rizayan's throw. Head up into the air from Just. Line header from Golos. Now, good catch it towards Wood. Wood can't lay it off to the teammate. Rizayan, his clearance blocked from Singh, but it will roll back to the Iran goalkeeper, Biran Van. And there goes the half-time whistle in Los Angeles. Iran 1, New Zealand 1 at the break. New Zealand took an early lead on their return to the tournament for the first time in 16 years. Eliza Just finishing inside the box into the roof of net after combining with Chris Wood, but Iran got the leveller. And the right back, Ramin Rizayan, to thank, started to move off in the attacking third outside the right boot. Right up to Golos. Golos first time to Sharir. And he was challenged in the box by Finn Sermon as he was about to let fly. Then Rizayan ghosting behind the New Zealand back line and guide it outside the right boot into the back of the net. Again, Nemati did have the ball in the back of net for Iran in first half stoppage time, but it was a clear offside against him. So at the break here in Los Angeles, it is Iran 1, New Zealand 1.
And more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.
Hello and welcome back to Los Angeles, where it is one apiece coming to the second half between Iran and New Zealand. Mehdi Gaedi, by the way, is ready to come on for Iran, and he is coming on for, it looks like Aya Yousefi has made way for Gaedi. So let's see if Gaedi can come on and be again a real live way. He's that game changer type player. Again, he's someone who can really add that bit of spark, and he's got good combination of technique and explosive pace. So certainly really exciting to see what we could do off the bench for Iran. Again, New Zealand did have the lead for Elijah Just in the opening 7 minutes, but Iran got to grip the game, and Resigned, the right back, scored a lovely finish inside the box. Yeah, and he started the move off as well. So it was a terrific attacking work from the right back. And we are ready to get underway in the second half here in Los Angeles. And the ball is played back for a long Khalil Zadir. Ball towards the far side, headed away from New Zealand, now lifted from McCowett. Over halfway, Wood just lets it bounce. Wood trying to hold it up here. Wood has back towards goal, heavy touch from Wood. And Ezra Sly gets to Ezra Sly. That's a slap pass, but just about Resign gets the ball first. And now Golos whips it forwards. And Sharir on the chase, but it's a header down back to his goalkeeper from Sermon. And great pressure from both of the Iran strikers, Sharir and Mehdi Taremi. Is New Zealand on the ball, defensive field. Bell, whip from Kakacha. Flick from Wood, no one in behind him. Now Khalil Zadir just gives it to Namati. Namati now long ball. Sharir chests it down, and again in the end couldn't quite be found to subdue Gaedi. Clear for New Zealand now. in the Iran defence. Now Resign picks out the half of Ezatlai. Khalil Zadeh, direct ball headed away from Boxall. Now step onto it is Singh. Singh just knocks it back to his keeper. That's a long towards Wood. Wood finds that space on the inside left. Iran backline seems to be very passive here now. Wood, great space for a shot. 25 yards out. Well, the space is there initially, which Wood just got into. Then Iran tries to be aggressive towards Chris Wood, but Chris Wood just found that angle. Just under 25 yards from goal. Inside right, but whacked it over the bar. Iran, short goal kick taken. It is at Biravan direct, but just sails over the top of Sharir. New Zealand in possession here with Boxall. Halfway to Payne. Payne now rolls it down line. Nice give and go with McCowan. And now Iran win it on halfway. And now Taremi driving forward. Taremi though tackled, and it will be rolling out for a corner kick. Again, a pretty simple decision for Mehdi Gaidi to let it go out. There's a good tackle from Payne on Taremi. So Iran on the front foot here. Just coming up to the 48th minute. Just a reminder, you are watching the game as well as listening. Make sure you're watching through your local broadcaster. So Iran with the corner kick to take. On the right hand side, it will be Resign to deliver. And Iran turn this game on its head. The opening 3 minutes of the second half. So Resign all set to deliver. Resign, corner kick towards their post. Head up into the air from Sermon. Just a back out to left now. Resign on the byline. Resign keeps in play towards the back post, headed down, and Gaidi shot blocked. And now New Zealand trying to pick up on the left hand side. It's cleared away for a throw. And in fact, actually, the clearance from Golos took a deflection, so it'll be a throw to Iran. It was a brilliant head away from Sermon at the near post, and then Gaidi went for the shot. It was a great block from Stamenic. So Resign's throw. Iran holding up with Sharir on the far side. Plays back now. Resign drills the cross in, but too much contact on that crossing from Resign. Needed to have more composure in that situation. Again, take nothing away from his first half performance though. I mean, Resign. So Crocombe, short goal kick to Sermon. Sermon now looks towards the centre circle. Lovely line breaker pass to Sermon. It is Stamenic. Now, in the end, it's lost from Kakacha. So Resign. Is it short? Held up here from Golos. Golos, take the ball down line, blocked from Stamenic. Stamenic hooks it. Controlled there from Ezatlai. Ezatlai held off Chris Wood, which is an easy job. Resign now looks towards the centre circle. Now, Thremi lays it off. Now, Iran burst over halfway. Mohammadi stopped in his tracks. And it will be a throw. Tackle came in from McCowan. Mohammadi's throw about 10 yards in the New Zealand half. So 5 minutes gone this second half here in LA. One apiece to Iran and New Zealand, which was a score in the other game in this group between Belgium and Egypt. So Nemati over halfway. Now, ball drilled onto the chest of Shirai. Shirai couldn't get the shot down. Rezayan drills a really nice ball onto the chest of Shirai. Shirai had his back towards goal initially, then turned, took it onto his left foot to bend it into the top corner, but very comfortable for Crocombe to watch that go fair bit over his goal. Again, the control was really good from Shirai. Shirai find that little bit of pocket of space as well. So Crocombe to take the goal kick for New Zealand. Short to Sermon. Crocombe again. Time on the ball for Boxall. Boxall. Square for Sermon. New Zealand, can they try and break lines there? Well, Sermon gives it into midfield to Stamenic. Stamenic stops the ball just in front of halfway. Brings it about 5 yards further forwards, then Stamenic turns and pass back in the centre circle to Sermon. It's tapped to Harpreet Singh, dropping deep. So likes doing that free Roman roll for the number 10. Bell. Ball stopped for the moment. Bell now to Sermon. Sermon right footed. New Zealand with Boxall. Half turn from Stamenic. Stamenic with a diagonal. Can he find Payne? Payne now. Nice layoff to Singh. So New Zealand 25 yards from goal with Bell. Number 6 gives it to Singh, who's still wide right. Singh now backwards, but pushed up high from centre back is Sermon. Squared to Boxall. Nice half turn there for Stamenic. It was caught late. The referee waves play on. Payne looks on his outside. Good block there from Gaidi. And that will be a throw for Iran. Gaidi just knocked that off. New Zealand goal scorer Elijah Jost. Another substitution here for Iran. So making way is Sharir and Alipur to come on. And let's hope that they'll be open, that he can make a real difference. Alipur. So now throw taken, and New Zealand's on the ball here in central offence with Sermon. Back to Crocombe. Sermon again. Alipur chasing down that fresh energy. Ball over halfway sent from Sermon. He's caught late there. Sermon, and there was a great charging down from Alipur. Just slightly caught Sermon late. Thought for a split second he was going to get an early card, Alipur, but just a warning from the referee. So New Zealand take the free kick and work it forwards on left. Kakacha, 2 players around him. Holds off Mehebi. Now uses Just turns. Looks to flick it forwards, but fails to do so. So now Mehebi holds it up on halfway, but Kakacha gets it back for New Zealand. It's Kakacha now. Into the feet of Just. Singh now, New Zealand. Bursting towards box, lay off to Wood. Wood links over Just. He gets his second of the match. New Zealand retake the lead. And the link up between Chris Wood and Elijah Just strikes again. That was excellent stuff from New Zealand on the transition. And Elijah Just is having a time of his life here in Los Angeles. New Zealand are back in front. And there's one back from Liberante Kakacha on halfway. Then the ball's fed to Singh. Just combined with Wood in the box. And Just had that room right side the penalty area. Just guided it with his right foot over the top of the despairing Ali Reza Byron Van. Again, Elijah Just clinical in the goal scoring situation again. What a moment for Elijah Just. He now moves on to 2 in this tournament. Who knows, this Elijah Just going for the golden boot. Maybe a bit too early for that shout. It's a round 1, New Zealand 2. 10 minutes gone the second half. Mohammadi. Long ball towards Alipur. Headed away from Sermon. Gets it down for Golos. So Iran looking for their second equaliser of the game. Golos goes down, no free kick given. Payne in field. Whip first time from Stamenic. Bit too much on that pass there by Marko Stamenic. So throw for Iran. Look a bit rocked at the moment. Mohammadi's throw. Now lifted forwards down the left-hand side. Here's Gaidi. Now Gaidi trying to stay on his feet. Does do so. Left side of the box. Gaidi's cross, headed down, poked towards goal, punched away for Crocombe, and then cleared away for a throw. Juan Kakacha is Iran looking for a very swift response. See, the flag's gone up against Iran. And Ali Pour and Gaidi, dangerous link-up play. Gaidi got the cross in. Headed down to Golos in the 6-yard box, and Golos was offside. Mohebi was the man who got the contact to win it. Crocombe, great punch away as well, had the Remy trying to get a flick on in front of him. New Zealand on the ball here, just over halfway with Stamenic. Stamenic now, first time played towards Just, cleared away though from Nemati now. New Zealand have it back inside right in the attacking third. Now Payne goes the delivery towards the back post. Wood puts the thumbs up for the attempt there from Payne. Payne couldn't quite find Wood. Quick goal kick from Iran. Now Resign, long down the far side, headed out for a throw from Michael Boxall. Iran 1, New Zealand 2. 57.5 minutes played here in Los Angeles. Throw for Resign to take. Control from Alipour. Pokes it forwards, but too far in front of Golos. Clear from Sermon. Wood now, left-hand side, miscontrolled. Now, Iran, they're pinning for free kick and halfway. Nothing given. Golos said he was fouled. Referee disagrees. Bell to Singh. Harpreet Singh facing his own half and rolls it back here for Sermon. Sermon looks towards the centre circle. Now it is Stamenic on the ball. Sermon. Now to Bell, 3 yards behind halfway. Square for Stamenic, and now New Zealand working it really well. Inside left, Elijah Just on a hat-trick. Just now into the box. Just has got the ball stuck under his foot. Iran clear. And now Gaidi fouled midway inside his half, just clipped on his ankle there by Tim Payne. And just given a little warning from the referee. There was a certain clip though. Free kick taken by Iran. And now Resign looks down the channel. Iran now right side of the box as Taremi holds it up. Taremi needs help. Taremi has that in Ali Paul. His pass intercepted. Taremi again. Many Taremi can't get the ball beyond Boxall though. Great defender from Boxall, although did have his helpers back as well. So Singh over halfway. Short and square to McCowett. And McCowett just slowing things down. Kakacha. Now Stamenic. Kakacha. Stamenic again. Half turn. Now New Zealand just in space here with McCowett by the centre circle. McCowett turns, bound halfway. Here's Stamenic. Kakacha. Stamenic again. Stamenic now making move forwards. Can't play 1-2 in McCowett. And here is Nemati for Iran. And now Resign. Ramin Resign, midway in his territory. In field now. There's a Talai, just goes for the safe pass, about 3 yards by him. Now Khalil Zadir. Long ball forwards, flicked off from Taremi. Headed down though from Sermon, now controlled from Bell. Flicked on into the feet of Singh. There was a foul there. Looked to be on Elijah Just in the centre circle. Tell you what, the Harpreet Singh, the New Zealand number 10, getting in some great positions. Free kick for the All Whites to take. And the All Black strip here in LA. Just over an hour gone. Iran 1, New Zealand 2. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening, make sure you're watching through your local broadcast. The free kick towards Wood. Takes it on the chest, facing away for goal. Singh hits it down to the ground in the box, but very comfortable there for Biran Van to deal with. Now Biran Van, long throw towards the left. Mohammadi over halfway. Mohammadi cuts in. Again, lifts it towards the box. It wasn't in tandem there with Taremi. And it was the right idea just to float it towards the box, down the inside left channel. His teammate wasn't in sync with him. Singh had that shot a moment ago in the box. Hit it down to the ground. It is Sermon to Payne. Payne, it's on the outside of Aliport. Challenge on Singh from Golos. Iran concede the throw. Virtually on halfway for Tim Payne to take. So Payne throws it on the left hand side. Held up here from McCowett. McCowett tackle as he kept in play. Hasn't. It came off McCowett's left foot last. So throw for Iran to take. Just under half hour left there for Iran in the opening group game. Try and turn things around. Throw from Mohammadi. Head away from Payne. Cushion header back from Singh. Now header forward from Golos. Another header away. New Zealand this time from Payne. Iran see out for a throw from Mohammadi. Mohammadi assessing his options. Mohammadi throw down the left hand side. Can't find Gaidi. Headed away from Sermon. And now ball breaks here to the Iran midfield. Put it forward, some Golos cleared away from Payne. Then cross halfway now to McCowett. McCowett looks inside, driving forward to Bell, but Bell couldn't get that first touch right with his right foot. It's a throw for Iran over midway in their territory for Milad Mohammadi to take. Nodded from Bell over halfway. Header from Golos. Flick on with Taremi. Sermon nods it. McCowett heads down. Volleyed from Bell. Can't find Chris Wood though. Time on the ball here for Nemati. It is Golos now to switch play. Lovely daisy cutter pass and Golos out to Resign. The attacker there. Resigns ball in. Header off the post and in. And Iran straight back for the second time. And this is turning out to be quite the game here in Los Angeles. Mohamed Mehebi, free header in the box. And he got the perfect contact with the 27-year-old. But I say, what a performance it's been so far from Ramin Rezaei, the right back. Now an assist to add to his goal. And Mohamed Mehebi taking the celebration. What a switch of play it was as well from Saman Golos. Rezaei one of a right boot. And Mehebi just got in between New Zealand centre-backs. Again, just needed the right contact. Diverts the header off Crocom's right post. And ended up finding the back of the net. And Mohamed Mehebi, a moment he will certainly not forget. Called up to the national team in 2019. And he enjoyed a dream debut against Cambodia, recording 2 goals and assist. But nothing will top this feeling. Scoring on the global stage. It is Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Golos coming off moving gingerly, not a great look for Iran. Then Golos, such a huge figure in that midfield. So he's making way. And for Iran's third sub is Hassan Hashafi. Now on the pitch, and New Zealand got to look to try and get in front for a third time here in Los Angeles. So Bell with the pass forwards. Wood holds up on halfway. Wood lays off to Joss. Nice first touch from Joss. Just skips over a challenge and then Core. Referee says a dive from Just. So it is Rezaei on the ball. Rezaei back to Kieran Van. So 25 minutes to go here in LA. Set up perfectly. 2 apiece. So Reza. Byron Van just has the ball at his feet at the moment in his area. Like Bouquet just sweeps across to Khalil Zadir. Now long from Mohammadi. Lifts it onto the chest of Aliport. Tears it down now. Gaidi to Taremi. And now Rezaei in the attacking third. Pass it to Taremi. Taremi now to his left foot. Taremi shot blocked. Didn't have a lot of power anyway. Elijah just clears. Stepping onto it though is Khalil Zadir. Around played down the right, and it's a cross from the substitute. Gaidi blocked. Corner kick for Iran. Gaidi was right side of box. Sort of an air cross, if that's even a thing. Just didn't get the contact he wanted at all. And like, got a minuscule amount of contact. Deflected off box, although. And it is a corner kick for Iran. Again, they are certainly up in the pressure here in Los Angeles. Scored 2 apiece between Iran and New Zealand. So corner for Rezayan to deliver from the right. Rezayan corner in, punched into the F and Crocombe. And there was a foul in the referee's eyes on the New Zealand goalkeeper. Real relief for New Zealand there. And Iran certainly have their tails up here. Actually a very brave punch from Max Crocombe. So double substitution now for New Zealand, with McCowett coming off. Looks to be Ryan Thomas and Ben Olds coming on. So Thomas on the pitch now. McCowett making way. Also coming off is Liberato Kakacha. So double sub made. So McCowett and Kakacha off. And just to reiterate, Ben Old and Ryan Thomas on for New Zealand. And Max Crocombe just getting some magic spray at the moment. Heavy fall after punching the corner away a moment ago. It's been a real good game here in Los Angeles, as the hydration break now is going on. So New Zealand took the lead for a large adjust in the opening 7 minutes. Him and Chris Wood have combined on 2 occasions. Again, just his double. It's been replied by Ramin Rezayan, scoring the first, and then Rezayan set up the second. Peach of delivery onto the head of Mohamed Merbi. And just guided it perfectly off the post into the back of the net. It's been such a tricky build-up to this tournament for Iran. They really struggle to match the preparation rivals, of course, because of international isolation and sanction. And besides, domestic-based players have been unable to play at home due to what's going on at the moment, and while those overseas have, to say at least, distractions to them, and in purely footballing terms, the squad have a prime chance to progress from the group for the first time. It would be unbelievable achievement if they could do that. You know, they'd shown early on the Belgium-Egypt, it was a good game, but Iran, New Zealand believe they can make it out of Group G. Who knows? It's going to be tough though. With quite a Belgium-Egypt do possess. There's a brilliant opportunity with Belgium-Egypt drawing for one of Iran, New Zealand to lead the group by the end of the match, and so the hydration break is going on, but it's certainly not been short of drama, this match in Los Angeles. We have 20 minutes left. Seeing Iran and New Zealand. Can we find a winner in that time? And Elijah Just on a hat-trick for New Zealand. Incredible story. He could find that winning goal. So already now, by looks of it, to get back on the way. All the players on the pitch just waiting for the officials to be ready. So now we can get on things, and the referee just rolls the ball back to New Zealand goalkeeper Max Crocombe. Will be looking to go long here. And Chris Wood, and he had a goal this fine tournament to his roster. What an incredible moment that would be for him if he could do it. So goal kick now taken from Crocombe. Headed forward to Iran, now lifted from paint. Push header from the centre circle. Now Guy lets it run through his legs. It is Mehdi Gaidi down the left-hand side. Bits over that pass. Although Ashby kept in play in the end by the midfielder Stamenic. Stamenic clears it. Headed forwards by around, but straight out play. Header was met from Haj Shafi. Will be a New Zealand goal kick, but around aggressive at pushing up the pitch, and maybe timed his run to perfection as well. In between the New Zealand centre-backs for the second equaliser of this contest. New Zealand go long towards Wood. Headed away from Haj Shafi. Now ran on halfway. Down the inside left. Alipur out wide to Gaidi. Mehdi Gaidi cuts in. Gaidi puts the ball into the box. Headed away from Boxall. With need forward to Mohammadi. Mohammadi looking to get on the overlap. Gaidi into the box. Now pokes it short. And a shot towards goal block from Mehebi, who's looking for his second of the game. Now Haj Shafi puts the ball in. Diving headed away out the box from New Zealand number 8. Stamenic now Iran looking to win it back on halfway. And it's a foul in the end given against Iran. Side Eza Talai tackled just and did catch him from behind, but great opportunity for Mehebi a moment ago, but was blocked from his opposite number in the box. Stamenic. New Zealand looked to counter from that situation. They've got themselves a free kick. Iran were insistent. It was a clean challenge. Gave a free kick. 73 minutes on the clock in Los Angeles. Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Free kick's played short. And now here is New Zealand on the ball. Boxall. It is Old. Back to Boxall. Sermon wants it. Boxall goes to Croken. Croken now, first time with his left foot from the D. Now is Sermon on the ball. Sermon to Payne. 3 yards behind halfway. It is Sermon again. New Zealand just in possession at the back here. Crocombe in the D. Sweeps it to Bell. And square to Sermon. Sermon turns back to Crocombe. And Taremi pushed up with Alipur for Iran. It's long from Crocombe towards Wood. Wood chests it down. A heavy touch from Stamenic. Stamenic still carrying on his run. Stamenic putting the pressure really well there on Namati. And Namati just has to pass it out of touch for a New Zealand throw. Taking it from Old. It's a short throw. Now, it's a short pass. New Zealand here into the box where Singh has it. Singh now edge of the area. New Zealand wide left. Stamenic to Singh. Now Singh line breaking pass. Deflected cross comes in the box. Cleared away from Iran. And now New Zealand can get a ball in. The left hand side, it's a heavy one. In the end from Old. And then Gaidi just sees it. Out of play from Iran throw. And it was Thomas with a delivery just a second ago. And a little bit too much on it. So a quarter now left there in Los Angeles. Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Namri throw. Clearance away from Bell. Namri lays it forwards. Taremi can't get to it. It's cleared now. Iran go long again towards the halfway line. Flicked off from Gaidi. And now Taremi in line with the centre circle. Taremi. Now Taremi onto the back. Taremi gets it. Taremi lays off. A shot from Haj Shafi blocked. And again it's Rezaei who's joining the attack. Second of a quick throw from Iran. Down the left from Mohammadi. Gaidi now. Let's get on the outside of his man. Gaidi can't beat Payne. Payne then goes down inside the box. And it is a free kick to New Zealand. Again, it was a good burst of pace from Gaidi, but Payne just kept up with them, got the free kick. And you feel like this game can go either way. So well poised. So free kick for Crocombe to take. Krogan's free kick. Wood, can he win the flick on? Head up into the air from Aliport. Flick on from Mohebi. Oh, it's a poor header there from Sermon. Taremi gets onto it, edge of the box on the left. Taremi holds it up. Taremi now to Gaidi. And now Taremi on the byline. Taremi looks to hit the cross and it's blocked from Boxall, and it will be a corner kick for Iran. And Taremi did well there to get contact on the stretch. And Taremi held it up. And Mehdi Gaidi slid it through. Taremi on the byline kept it. Actually, it was a block from Sermon. It was Sermon who was well positioned. Again, Iran just for the moment, their tails up. They're hoping to lead for the first time here in LA. In fact, actually, no. It is a goal kick to New Zealand. And New Zealand making a sub as well. Thought that was going to be a corner kick. Thought wrong. Tim Payne has come off for Callan Elliott. So Crocom's goal kick, and Gaidi wins the header, but goes out of play for a New Zealand throw. So Elliott on it right back. His first touch will be to take this throw. Flick from Wood. And a flick on for New Zealand from Thomas. Now hooked forwards from Taremi. And the referee just blows his whistle. Iran have a man down here. It looks like it is Eza Talai just getting back to his feet. Climbed for the ball with Thomas, and Eza Talai just headed the back of Ryan Thomas' head. The referee has the ball under his left arm at the moment. And ready to get things going again in a second. There'll be a drop ball in the centre circle. And we're just over 78 minutes on the clock here in Los Angeles. In Group G, Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Winner will lead the group. Can we get one? It's a drop ball for Iran. Eza Talai now takes it short. It is Resign. And Resign's past the flex over halfway. So it will be a throw for Iran. Rotating quickly. Moebi now. Resign first time delivery towards Taremi. Taremi gets head onto it, but couldn't guide it towards the top corner. Quite a bit wide in the end, but again, Ramin, Resign, so dangerous with his deliveries, and Iran making a sub, so Taremi is off. Now rest on a new attacker, which just trying to see who is coming on for Mehdi Taremi. So it is Amir Hossein Zadeh. So can Hossein Zadeh make that difference for Iran? It's a long ball at the back from Sermon. Headed for the back line for Iran. Now Boxall's header for New Zealand, and volleyed out of play from Mohammadi. So 10 minutes to go here in Los Angeles. 2 apiece in Iran, New Zealand. Throw from Elliott. And Iran head away. And the referee actually points to his left for a free kick to New Zealand. Just foul the back of Chris Woodshead. So it's a free kick to be taken. About 7-8 yards in front of halfway line for New Zealand. So looks like it'll be Harpreet Singh to take. And he caused some issues on this free kick. So Singh drilled it towards the back post. It's been flicked away out the box from Mohammadi. New Zealand now on the left hand side. They deliver into the box, and keeper missed it, but headed away in the end for Mohammadi. And now cleared away from Gaidi. And he has won the throw of it as well as clearance to the deflection, but scary moment for Ali Reza Byron Van. And the header was met from Ali and Namati in the end. Keeper completely missing the ball. So Mohammedi's throw bounces off a belt, almost reached at Guidi, but Callum Elliott just poked out, touch for and around throw. 4 or 5 yards behind halfway for Mohammedi to take. Mohammedi's throw. Again, Elliott heads in the air. Singh didn't get his touch right. Iran now, miscommunication down there, left-hand side. And Iran do win the throw. In the end, it's well run from Hossein Zadeh. Throw now from Mohammedi. And yet Ali Paul couldn't hold it up. New Zealand turn and clear. Wood flicks on, but no one behind him. And then Iran have a man down here. Looks to be Khalil Zadeh. So Khalil Zadeh just face down the ground at the moment. So just a nudge from Chris Wood, I think. Khalil Zadeh's teammates just saying there was an elbow used. And certainly it was a Ramin Raizan who's just insinuating that there was an elbow given, elbow thrown there from Chris Wood. Just things cooling down now. Both sets players, so as it stands, Mahabi's header as Iran getting a point in the opening game of Group G. How they'd love to make it 3. And again, will New Zealand rue their poor defence? So now back on the way again with 7 minutes to go here in Los Angeles. Iran 2, New Zealand 2. So Byron Van will go direct here towards the far side. Headed away from Thomas. Flicked on from Stamenic. Now Iran go along for Raizan. Again, New Zealand get it clear now. Nice composed pass from halfway from Stamenic. Thomas looking to get between 2 players, but in the end Raizan wins it back for Iran. Still Raizan, tackle, but it breaks it to Mehebi, and actually the referees pulled it back for free kick. It's a foul on Raizan. Number 23's at it, and actually Thomas, to me, Ryan Thomas won the ball against Ramin Raizan. Some theatrics from Raizan. Actually, well, there was a slight follow through. He won the ball, but there was a clip there from Thomas on Raizan. So free kick for Iran. It's long towards forward line, headed away from Boxall. Nice feet from Singh midway inside his half on the right. Singh caught possession. Here's Hossein Zadeh. Hossein Zadeh now back to the centre circle where Khalil Zadeh has it. And now Ezra Talahi. Iran on the right wing. Mehebi wants it, receives it. Iran moving it nicely now. Ezra Talahi. Ezra Talahi, ball towards box. Head away from box or blocked. Shot on the turn, it's blocked from Iran, and now Iran trying to get another shot off, and they do get one off edge of the box. But in the end, it was a shot from side. Ezra Talahi, he was leaning back way too far. Sent over the top of the target, and it's still 2 apiece with 5 minutes of normal time left there in LA. A reminder, a winning goal, and there will be a leader in the group after Belgium and Egypt drew 1 apiece early on. Can goal kick towards Wood, can take it properly on his chest, and then foul made from Stamenic. So Iran free kick just behind the halfway line. There was a definite foul on Haj Shafi. So free kick taken short from Iran. Moved across the back now, Mohammedi. Mohammedi under pressure. Now Iran go along through Khalil Zadeh. Headed towards halfway. Now here's Hossein Zadeh for Iran. Moves it wide left. And now cross, deflects in the bottom, Guidi. New Zealand managed to clear away comfortably through Sermon. Iran midway in the New Zealand half. Had Shafi short, now Mohammadi. Forwards down left to Gaidi. Gaidi needs support. That's that infield with Hossein Zadir now. Space comes off for Eza. Slide to take on the shots on target. And the end straight at the goalkeeper. Opened up nicely for Eza Talai. 25 yards from goal. So New Zealand here with Crocombe. It's brought out the box. And Sermon slots the ball. And here is pass now from left-sided centre-back through Boxall. Boxall has it again. Well, Iran have had more attempts at goal, 16-12, but New Zealand more on target, 7-4, but and it's 2 apiece here in Los Angeles as New Zealand now poke over halfway through. Singh received the pass short from Elliott. No runners in front of Singh though. It's back with the Iran goalkeeper, and it's a long ball headed away. Van Sermon. Header forwards now to Gaidi. And it will be a throw for Iran. It was a good challenge there from Elliott as Gaidi was trying to cut in. So throw taken from Iran. Mohebi now, wide left. Has Mohammadi on the overlap. Now Mohammadi can swing a ball. And Mohammadi goes to the outswinger. Cannons off the chest of Callan Elliott. Corner on the left-hand side for Iran. In their sense, and they can really go for this and get an opening 3 points. So Rizayan to deliver the corner from left-hand side with 2 minutes and all time left, and 2 is certainly the dominant number this game. 2 apiece here. So Rizayan still waiting to deliver. There's a bit of push and shoving going on the box involving Khalil Zadir. Looks to be Ben Old involved as well. So now corner can be taken from left-hand side, flicked away, falls the back post, shot. It's crossed the face goal now. It's almost went up for a corner, but Iran still have it. Another delivery comes in, and away now it is Hossein Zadir. Goes a short pass, and New Zealand clear their lines through midfield. Now can New Zealand counter? There's a clip there, and it was just who was fouled from Had Shafi. Had to make that challenge though. Had Shafi, just is on a hat-trick, turned away. There was definite clip there. And had to take yellow card for the team. Had Shafi. So it's a free kick for New Zealand. We're now into the last minute of normal time. So free kick for the All Whites. 2 yards beyond halfway. Harpreet Singh to take towards the back post. Iran head away. And now is Thomas, who just sees it out for New Zealand throw on the left-hand side. And this will most certainly be a throw of the long route into the penalty area. Iran just edging the XG, 1.24 to New Zealand's 1.06. At the end of the day, is that final result, of course, it's what matters. Long throw in, chested down from Mohebi. And Iran now cleared towards left-hand side where Gaidi's on the chase. He's saying he was pulled back. Nothing given, he was in a foot race with Elliott. No free kick will be awarded to Iran. 5 minutes of stoppage time to find a winning goal. If a winning goal is found, that team will lead Group G after opening set of matches. New Zealand are in the back line at the moment with Sermon. Sermon gives it to Elliott. Elliott now over the top on the far side. Wood now cushions a header. Picked up here from Singh. Singh facing away from goal. Holds it up. Here's Bell. Bell under pressure. Bell wins the throw off of Amir Hossein. So Amir Hossein, really well done there from Amir Hossein. Hossein Zadir. So Harpreet Singh is off New Zealand in a late substitution. Jesse Randall can come on. Could he be here? Another substitution as well for New Zealand. Pressing Marco Stamenic is also often on in his place is Tyler Bindon. So New Zealand are going for the long throw here from the right hand side for Elliot to take. Elliot's throw comes in. Headed down then away on the half volley there by the Iran number 11, Ali Alipur. But again, Crocombe long towards the right hand side. It's now flicked down now. It's a cross that comes in towards Chris Wood. Wood heads on target, but straight of the goalkeeper. There's a testing delivery. That was came in from the left hand side for Thomas. Wood just rose above his man in Khalil Zadeh. And Hussein Zadeh wins a throw for around on the halfway line. Now taken. Here's Hussein Zadeh. Makes the switch across to Rizayan. Now Haj Shafi on that yellow card. Plays it back first time. Now as goalkeeper in a foot race with Wood for a second and swung first him. It was a slap pass backwards for Iran, but they got away with it. Hussein Zadeh were over midway into 5 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this match, where Iran saying they want to throw, and they do get that throw. Alipur just knocked it off of the New Zealand attacker. So Iran left hand side, 2 minutes of stoppage time left. Mohammadi, and now here's Azhar Talai. Azhar Talai first time again. Iran left hand side. Hussein Zadeh now. Mohammadi tends to cross. Brilliant tackle there from Elliot, but it does go out for a corner kick to Iran on the left hand side. Oh, real cruncher from Elliot, but did get the ball. But certainly let Mohammadi know that he's there. Just under a minute and a half of stoppage time left. Can we find a late winner? Iran corner to be taken from Gaidi from the left. Gaidi corner towards that post, header across the face of goal, but headed away for New Zealand from the 6-yard box, and now New Zealand could attack. It was Thomas with the header away. New Zealand go direct through just, but Iran clear their lines. New Zealand, let's get back up halfway, but then Iran win the free kick in midfield. Heavy touch from Thomas. Again, what a header away from Thomas in the 6-yard box just a moment ago. After Khalil Zadeh peels away at the back post to head it across the face goal. Last chance for Iran then. 30 seconds left. New Zealand on the back foot. It's 2 apiece in Los Angeles. So Iran now with Haj Shafi. Can plays it wide right. Rizayan down the line. Gaidi, that's a good challenge that came in there from Bindon. Bindon down line. Bindon caught late. The 5 minutes are up here, and surely the referee's whistle's going any second. I think you have to say a draw would be a fair result. And the draws are certainly racking up at this tournament now. So New Zealand don't need time to take the free kick. It's finished 2 apiece here in Los Angeles. And Elijah Judd's double was enough to win it, because the star man for Iran had something to say about it. The right back, Ramin Rizayan, equalised in the first half. Lovely finish outside the boot. And they're putting a peach of delivery for Mohamed Mahebi to head beyond the reach of Max Crocombe. Came off his post. Both sides, I think, would be pretty content with the point. Iran, say, ended the game stronger. Couldn't find that winning goal, so it is 2 draws to kick off Group G. And it's finished here in Los Angeles. Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.